Hi, everybody. So today I want to talk about how spiritual attacks happen. How does spiritual attacks happen? A lot of people often get hung up on, spiritual attacks. So they say, "Oh, I'm spiritually attacked," or this person, or I feel like someone is spiritually attacking me. Listen, let me break it down for you, okay? How spiritual attacks happen and how you can protect yourself. Okay, so when we talk about spiritual attacks, we're not talking about physical attacks, right? Spiritual attacks will affect your physical body, but it comes from the spirit. So spiritual attack is not like someone punching you in the face. That's a physical attack. Spiritual attack happens when somebody, or when you feel like somebody has access to your spiritual space and is able to do something there that would then manifest in your own life. But for somebody to spiritually attack you, you have to first of all be accessible. You have to first of all have a door open for them to come in through. People don't just walk into people's, into people's spiritual spaces and do shit. You have to be able, right? Number one, you have to have the spiritual know-how, and sometimes people don't even know that they're doing this, but they do it. And I'm going to explain this to you, okay? And I'm going to creep some people out, but I'm explaining what it is, okay? Let me tell you how spiritual attack happens and how people do it. But I'm also going to tell you that the government does it too. I'm going to tell you how it happens, okay? So you got to understand that every human being has a spiritual body, which is their main spirit, their core, the I, their spirit, the part of them that originated from God, that first source. Then that is connected to their astral body, okay, which is connected to their etheric body. The etheric body, think of it as the battery that charges this physical body. So the closest connection to the physical body is the etheric body, and then from the etheric body you get the astral body, which is further away from the physical body, and then you get the spirit, which is way the farthest away. Okay, so when you were etheric body, girl, I can't remember what I was saying. I was making videos, and I don't know if you guys heard that cry from cats fighting. I had to go deal with that first before. Anyway, I think I was talking about, what was I talking about? Spiritual attacks. I can't remember where the heck I was at. But okay, so but for a spiritual attack to happen, somebody or something has to do something to your energetic field. It's not going to happen in your physical body. It's going to happen in your energy. Think of it like, okay, so let's assume that you cheated somebody in business. Okay, let's assume that you were going into business with somebody and you cheated the person. You stole money from the person, right? So now you have an opening, because that's common. You have an opening in your etheric space that the person, or in your spiritual space, that the person can legitimately do something because you did something to them. So now that space in your you've created a karma, right? And so that person now has the right to do something back to you. How they're going to do it though? Thoughts, thinking. Okay, if they're powerful enough and know how to use their energy enough, right, they can literally, let me tell you how they do it. They can literally sit down, focus their energy on your ass until they can see you in front of them. I'm telling you guys some deep shit here. Okay? They will call you energy if you don't have control of your spirit. And I'm going to say something when I'm done saying this. They will sit down as they focus, and they will literally pull you in front of them. Right? And they will speak a word into you. They will say something like, your business is going to fail. That's what they will say. They will plant it as a seed. Release you. And now that they've sown that seed in you, you wake up in the morning minding your business. And all of a sudden you start feeling shame. I don't feel confident in my business anymore. I don't feel confident in this business. I feel like this business is not going to work. You don't know where the thought came from, but all of a sudden you're overwhelmed with this fear. And next thing you know, you start attracting things to you that you start making bad business decisions. You start hiring bad employees. You start attracting things to you that will bring to pass what they said. Because nobody can come into your life and manifest a psychic attack or manifest a spiritual attack. No, that spiritual attack is going to happen in your spirit, but you will manifest it. You will manifest it. What they call the devil works that way too. So when I began my life as a Christian, I watched Christ. He never worried about the devil. Never one time was concerned about the devil. Why? Because the devil had nothing in him. So instead of focusing on the devil, focusing on what, spiritual attack, spiritual attack, or blah, 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 I focused on getting rid of everything within me that was not Christ-like. Because when the devil has nothing in me, or when the dark forces have nothing in me, there's nothing for anybody to attack me with. And then with that also, combined with me learning how to control my mind and learning how to because with controlling my mind comes also controlling my desires, controlling my emotions, controlling all of that. You are in control of your own life, of your own world, of your own center, right? So now, I also am fanatic about not doing wrong to anybody. I'm fanatic about doing right by everybody, because you don't want to open a door that people can use against you. Okay, now I know certain things. I was going to say something. Oh, so how you protect yourself against, spiritual attacks like that, like, the example I gave, is don't hurt anybody. Now, a lot of people that are sorcerers and witches and bad people use that. They use it to hurt people. They use it to harm people, but they get their own karma. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about what people like that do, when they talk about doing things. And don't worry about them. What you gotta focus on is yourself. Focus on filling yourself with light. Because the beautiful thing about light is, like, when you fill yourself with light, darkness cannot touch you. Darkness from any form, means, from any way, cannot touch you. And then when you fill yourself with light, you attract a lot of light beings around you, protecting you. They will not allow it. Do you understand what I'm saying? They will not allow it. It's only when you are neck deep in darkness and doing all this shit, hurting people, doing shit with people, dealing with people, you don't know who the fuck you're messing with, you don't know what they're working with, that you get shit happen to you. And the way you get shit happen to you is that you manifest it yourself. You fucking manifest that shit. They don't manifest it. No, they put it in you. And the government does the same. Have you seen those ads on TV? Let's say you're not on TV, like you're driving to work, and all of a sudden there's a billboard, and the billboard says something like, "We will beat cancer." Okay? The only difference is that all the other letters are like in black, and the cancer letter is like in red and bold. Let me tell you what they did with that. Because they know that if they have it all in black, you will look at it, but you won't really focus, you won't really pay attention to it. You won't really jar your subconscious mind. Okay? So you are driving and you see it. The only thing that you see, the only thing that your mind registers out of all that letter is the word cancer. Sows it in your mind as a seed. Okay? Next thing you know, you start, everywhere you look, you start seeing, we have developed a cure for cancer. We treat cancer. Next thing you know, you start manifesting cancer in your body because it was sown as a seed in your mind because you weren't paying attention. What I do, because I know this, when I'm driving and I see stuff like that, I know whether I'm aware of it or not. I know that that has been sown in my mind, right? Because the subconscious mind can't tell nothing. The only reason they put that in red is so that it will be jarring so you can notice it, because without that red you won't notice it. And once you pay attention to notice it, you've bought that word because you've given it attention. You've bought it. You've bought that with your attention. If you're not careful, that then goes to work to manifest itself in your life. Hope this makes sense.